Winter isn't an excuse to look bulky and boring. In fact, it's the time for you to showcase your layering skills and how fashionable you are. So today we're going to be looking at some practical winter styling secrets that actually work. Don't go anywhere. Hi Indioma, welcome back to the channel and another exciting episode of Style and Inspiration. So today we're going to be doing a continuation of what we started the last episode, which was what not to wear during winter, or how not to style yourself during winter. So because when you tell someone not to do something, you should be able to provide an alternative or something else that you want them to try. So today we're going to be looking at those functional winter styling tips that you can actually implement into your styling this winter season. Like I said at the beginning, winter is not an opportunity for you to hide under heavy coats or heavy clothes. It's actually the time for you to even be more stylish, because this is when we know stylish girls. Winter is when we know stylish girls. It's not during summer where everybody's stylish during summer, everybody's all beautiful and gorgeous during summer. But winter is when the real girls, the real guys, the real people who know how to style. Winter is all about layering, adding one or two together for you to keep warm, to stay warm and all of that. Now, here's what people don't understand, that when it comes to layering, or the act of layering isn't about, the bulkiness. Some people believe the bulkier it looks, the well layered you are. But that's actually not true. It's not about piling, just random pieces on yourself. The true art of layering is about structure. It's the foundation of every good winter outfit. So you want to pay attention when you're layering. You can start with a light fitted thermal top, then add your knit or turtleneck on the thermal top, and then go with your coat. You have successfully layered yourself up nicely, like functionally. But you're not looking all bulky. You're not looking like someone that is assisting Michelin, that Michelin tire guy. I don't know. That's just the picture that comes to mind when I think of, bulky layering, because that's exactly how you look like when you do not layer well, when you misunderstand the concept of layering. Layering is not supposed to be bulky, like, oh, I've layered, I've worn this. No, that's not what layering is all about. Layering is about, putting on the right pieces to keep the heat in, to trap the heat in, and prevent the cold wind from getting into you. That is what layering is. When it comes to layering, the secret is to build warmth, not looking all bulky, and I don't even know what to say. Guys, mix knit and wool together for leather, just play around with textures. Even if you want to do an all black look or an all white look or a monochrome look whatsoever, try and mix textures. Make sure you're wearing different textures: wool, fur, knit, leather. Just mix them all together. That way there's depth in your outfits, there's depth in your look, and you're not just looking like, I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. Winter is a very delicate season where you can easily just go with the glooming atmosphere. You want to do more. You want to add proportion to your look. For me, I swap my oversized pants to leggings and tights, skinny leather pants, skinny denim. I swap my oversized for all of those, because that way it's easier for me to throw in my oversized coats, to throw in my buffalo jacket, and there's still proportion. There's still that silhouette of, oh, okay, so she has a buffalo jacket and then she has a skinny leather pants, and you look all stylish, fashionable, and still very, very dressed for the season and the weather. If your top is oversized, you actually don't need an oversized bottom anymore. Just balance it up with something fitted. Let's keep the oversized everything for the warmer season where anything can go. During summer, anything can go. Anything can go. But this season, styling is very key, unless you don't mind being that Michelin guy or Michelin girl in the neighborhood. All right, but if your style means so much to you, then you want to pay attention to proportions whenever you're dressing or putting your look together. You want an outerwear that is doing the job, which is keeping you warm, keeping you all cozy, but still very stylish, right? So this is the time to pay attention and invest in shopping for quality. Keyword quality. And again, it doesn't have to be 10. Instead of trying to buy 10 of the outerwear, you can start with one quality one. And then maybe every season you get one more. By the time you're looking back in 5 years' time, you already have like five, right? And if your budget is a little bit flexible, you could do two every season. Before you know it, you've built a collection of classic functional outerwear that are fashionable and still doing the job for you. Calm down, right? Get quality stuff, quality pieces. They don't have to be that expensive. They don't have to be like, those luxury high end brand. They could be, the regular high end, affordable brands. So what I'm trying to say is, brand aside, take your time and shop for quality outerwear. When you're shopping for your outerwear, think, which takes us back to some episode back. You need to imagine yourself in that outfit. How are you going to style that outfit? Don't just go and buy jackets that will not match with what you already have on your wardrobe. All right. So shop with intention, shop quality outerwear, because they are very, very important. Your outerwear is what people are seeing, right? If you're someone that is very, very particular about how they look when they are going out, then you want to invest in quality functional outerwear, for outerwear that will do the job for you and still keep you looking all stylish, cute and beautiful. Let your coat be the outfit this season. A bold colored coat, a structured trench, or a long boot coat instantly says effortless chic. Whenever you throw it on your look, people are just saying, this girl is so stylish, she's so effortless, she makes it look effortless. But they don't know it's in the packaging, it's in what you've worn, how you've assembled everything together, and most importantly, the structure of your outerwear. Winter accessories are actually not just to keep you warm. They're actually style tools, honestly. Your beanies, your beret, your hats, your scarves. Guys, all of those things are statement tools. They are styling tools. And how you put them together, how you combine them, how you wear them, goes a long way to say how stylish you are, or this girl is just trying to stay warm. So the way you put on your beret, the way you put on your hat, your beanies, your mufflers or whatever, goes a long way to say, oh, okay, she's just trying to stay warm. Or, man, this girl is so stylish. Look at the way she's wearing the scarf. Look at how she matched the beanie. Look at how the hat just matches with her outfit. Are you seeing what I'm saying here? Right? Okay, so all of those things, everything that makes up your winter accessories, they are all styling tools, and how you use them is very, very important this season. You want to pay attention to when you're styling or when you're using your accessories, how you flip or throw each and every one of them on. They are very, very important because they go a long way to say how fashionable or stylish you are. So the trick here is to learn how to coordinate them with your look. Make them be that pop of color, make them be that pop of style in your outfits. You just don't want to be the girl who wears a beanie and you're just going like that. You want to be the girl who wears a beanie and is very stylish even in a beanie. You want to be the girl who is wearing a glove, not just to keep her hands warm, but keeping her hands warm and also very stylish. You want to be the girl who has a scarf on her neck, not just looking like a snowman under the snow, but you're looking like a fashionable fashionista, stylish, and just ready to make head turn even on the snowstorm. Boots is an essential that you want to add to your list this season. They're just a perfect footwear for winter. And knowing how to style your boots is very, very important. A good pair of boots makes your outfit looks very, very polished. Try knee-high boots for dresses, chunky boots for casual days, and heel boots for that elegant touch, Of course, that's definitely going to be me every day. This is the time to find your boot personality, Girl, look for the boots that matches with your outfit and just helps you look elevated, because that's exactly what boots does. So you want to pay attention to how you style your boots, what boot is for what boot does what, and all of that. Wearing the right boot, styling the boot the right way is the icing to your outfit, right? It's just like, when you add the icing on the cake. That's basically what takes the cake from that dry looking flour to something very beautiful that everyone want to have a taste of. With all the layers, it's actually very easy to lose your shape, to lose your depth, to lose the silhouettes. And a good outfit, a well put together look is all about structure, it's all about silhouette. If your outfit does not have a silhouette, does not have a structure, you have just successfully failed the most important thing when it comes to your outfit. All right, during this period we lose the silhouette because of the coats, because of the jackets, because of everything. If you happen to have a coat or a jacket that doesn't have a proportion, that is just there, that is oversized, let me use the word oversized, the least you can do is to try to, cinch the waist, adding a belt or one of those clips that you use to hold your waistline to just give that, that beautiful silhouette on the waist. Now, how you want it cinched is now dependent on your personality or how much you're ready to show off, right? But at least let there be some cinching on the waist. Let there be a form of silhouette. Let there be a form of, let there be something. It's not like just coming out looking like a wedu, I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. This season, it's actually sweet and stylish to play around colors because the atmosphere is already very white already. You don't want to come out looking all plain and blank, right? You want to add some bit of colors or some bit of depth to your outfit by just playing around colors. Anyway, so what I'm trying to say is with all the white we have around, you want to splash in some color. Your outfit look more cozy when there's a little bit of color here and there, right? And also, if you're a photography girly like me who enjoys taking pictures almost every day, it's gonna make your photos looking very, very beautiful, right? Because there's that touch of colors that is not blending in with the already white atmosphere, all right? So you want to add warmth through color, you want to play around colors. There's so many beautiful colors you can wear this season: burgundy red, green, orange, burnt orange, forest green. They just make your outfit look warmer and cozier, which is what we want to do. Okay, we want to look stylish, we want to look functional, and it's very beautiful. There's a reason why these fabrics, wool, cashmere, fox, leather, there's a reason why they are very expensive and reason why they are very stylish. They just don't feel great. They look structured. They look luxurious, and which is why most people just stick to it. All right. So this season, you want to invest in structured and quality fabric like that. And that's it for our winter edition. What to wear? Yeehaw! Remember, it's not about how many layers you have on, it's about how you style them. So while you're layering, have that in mind. Anyways, if you missed episode 1 or part 1 of this series, you can check it out. I'm going to share a direct link to the video, so just check it out and catch up, all right? Because this series was so interesting. I guess that's it for now, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, remember to stay safe, stay beautiful, stay warm, stay stylish, and stay out of trouble. Bye bye.